Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally here. Game 1 of the playoffs. Luigi Knights versus Mario Fireballs in this first round matchup. First game played at Mario Stadium, and the Luigi Knights only need one to move on and get one step closer to the championship. The Fireballs need to win 2 straight to go and have a chance to face the DK Wilds in the second round.
1, 2, 3.
This game decides everything. And here we are. Luigi Knights versus Mario Fireballs. Sunny day here in Mario Stadium. Just a reminder that there are no set lineups, but there are 4 registered pitchers that each team has. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic to see if one team plays better because of that. We're going to have Blue Pianta up at the plate first. And gets under one immediately. Blue Pianta sends one over the wall and a home run for the Mario Fireballs early.
Happened last time.
I apologize in advance, ladies and gentlemen. My vocal cords were slashed by a member of the Car Mafia. We got a little bit of a tussle, so it might be a little bit tough to talk, but Obtuse never misses a game as we get out there. Pink Yoshi, no stars or anything. It's going to be a ground out to first base.
Come on now, let's play. Come on now, 19.
Paragoomba gets under it. As Berto catches it.
Good work, guys.
The MVP of the league, Berto, they're making the big play in center field. Bottom of the first, and the Luigi Knights with Berto at first.
It's another game now. I'm watching it.
Come on, Parrot. Get started. Come on, brother. Good work, Parrot.
Strikeout on Berto by Paragoomba. Interesting to see Paragoomba up early in this game.
Watch it, watch it.
2 strikes.
Good hit.
There.
Good hit, I like that.
Good pitching. Way to curve that one.
Good hit.
Hit by Luigi.
Good hit.
Caught out by Mario. We're changing sides.
There we go.
Top of the second now.
Good work, Lou.
Peach on the mound. Luigi only pitches 1 inning before being taken out. As we get a strikeout here.
There we go.
On Wario. Good pitching by Peach. Here's Bowser. Bowser had one down the middle on that first one. Uses a foul, but it's going to go foul anyways.
There we
and
go.
A strikeout from
Great
Peach.
pitching.
Second one in a row for Boomerang Bro. Gets under this one. Someone who's used primary, their special all year. The defense going to be there.
Great play.
And a nice play by Berto, the center fielder, and the MVP of this season.
Way to hustle now.
Bottom of the second now, but Boomerang Bro did get under, and that's got to be a good sign for Coach Craig, who might need him to do a little bit more of that in this playoffs. And a foul. As Daisy gets under this one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's early in this game. We've already seen plenty of home run hits or potential home run hits that have gone up.
Watch him, watch him. Watch him. Be careful.
Going into the bullpen now. Excuse me, no, they're just changing out Dixie Kong to go.
There we go.
As we get a strikeout. Because of no set lineups, they were able to put Dixie Kong wherever she needed to be against Peach. Waluigi's going to be up now.
Here we go.
Two strikes. A hit there.
That's all right. That's all right.
And an out.
It's all right.
The hit by Blue Yoshi. And an out there. Nice play by Boomerang Bro.
Good item, Quincy. Jeez, I was close.
Top of the third. Diddy Kong. With a couple of stars, he's going to use them with a shell. Oh, wait. Light Blue Yoshi juked out of his shoes.
I've got that all season.
And Diddy Kong with a double. Wow.
That's crazy.
Off of a special that has not been the most successful.
All right, folks.
And Coach KJ may be kicking himself after seeing the success. That's
What
a
a
great
play!
play by the
Let's
third
go,
baseman,
Pete!
Diddy Piranha, reaching up
Good
and
jump,
then throwing it to
buddy, good
second.
jump.
Blue Pianta trying to get under another one.
There
They
you go, way to
cannot.
escape that in.
And what a great way to stop any momentum that the
Way to
offense had.
escape
Petey
that in.
Piranha.
Let's play now.
Bottom of the third.
Come
Baby
on.
Daisy. Baby Daisy. The power ball going out, and it's going to be fair.
Great pow. All right, focusing.
Yoshi. The hit. And
That's
a
all
double
right.
play
Good
by
shell.
the
Quincy, I like that
defense.
shell thought. Oh, good hit.
Birdo.
Folks,
Hit
that's all right. That was good connection on
and
that
call
hit.
out.
That was good connection on that hit. Come on now.
Top of the fourth, the Mario Fireballs with Mario,
Let's focus here. Let's
Pink
focus
Yoshi, and Paragoomba coming up in the batting lineup. Trying to get the special off. Mario just hits that one. A 2-1 count. He'll get the special off. Will the defense be there? They will.
Great play. Way to get that.
And the shell barely misses. And a nice land by Pink Yoshi.
Way to field that focus.
Paragoomba with a couple of stars. He'll get it off right up the second base and shortstop gap. And he got a run on first and second now. With up next, Wario. Wario with 2 stars. Wario's got to be patient. Wait for the right one. He did. Nice job by Wario there. And it will land fair, sending Pink Yoshi home. The buddy kick, though. Do they throw it? They throw it home. Paragoomba was rounding and then decided to go back to third base. And a nice hit by Wario gets an RBI off it. Bowser trying to get under it. What a shell placement there, and it's going to hit Daisy. And now we've got bases loaded. Peach is tired with Boomerang Bro, who got under one earlier, but he's probably just going to go for his no charge special here, which is landing great all season. Caught out by Light Blue Yoshi.
Great catch. Way to make that. That's what we needed.
Who's up next is going to be Diddy Kong with no stars, and oh boy. Just hits it. And it lands nicely for Diddy Kong. That is unbelievable. Wow.
Throw it to third.
2 runners get home.
What an interesting
Diddy
thing
Kong.
they just did there. How interesting.
Wow.
Right.
Play, get hit.
Just what a play by
There you
P.
go,
Piranha.
Come on.
Diddy
Thumbs
Kong,
up.
since the trade, has really started to become an offensive threat, even apparently without the use of stars. What a nice land by him, and he got his team a couple of runs there.
Watch it.
As he's now
Watch
coming
it.
out on the mound. And
I like that.
though we really haven't seen much
I
of
like
Blooper, we didn't see Bowser Jr. utilized by this squad, so I think it ended up being a very mutual beneficial
there we
trade
go. Great
as
coach.
Mario tries to go slide for it or something and doesn't know where it is because of the ghost ball. But I think the Diddy Kong trade and Blooper for Bowser Jr. ends up being beneficial for both sides as Daisy gets under here.
The
Mario.
banana's short. That's all right.
Peach gets the special off. And
Here
this
we
is
go.
usually a ticket for a RBI, just as it is now. It's going to be a 4-2 ball game as Peach is almost caught on the round. Waluigi with a couple of stars with that fucking and Diddy Kong coming off the mound in favor of Dixie Kong. Interesting. 1-1 count now. 2-1 count. And an L by Waluigi. Throwing to first base, out. Changing sides.
Right. Great playing. Here we go.
Top of the 5th. Blue Pianta.
Here we go.
Get another one, Blue. Get ready, buddy. Come on, you got the grand slam off, bud. Come on.
The hit by Blue Pianta, and it's an out. Mario.
That's a good item for them to have.
The POW will go.
Let's go! Whoa,
Will hit the ball. Light Blue Yoshi doesn't catch
Could have been
it.
worse.
No stars for Pink Yoshi, but a really nice bunt here.
There we go.
Almost
Good play.
gets him to
Good
first
play.
base, but does advance the runner to second.
We get the ball
And a
and
nice-
first.
Nice.
Okay, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, that was good.
That's all right. Good hit. That's just
As we get Paragoomba on a nice hit, sends the runner home.
Focus.
Wario.
There we go.
And a strikeout on his brother
We're gonna play
Wario.
some great defensive plays. I'm seeing.
Bottom of the fifth.
We gotta focus.
5-2, the Knights coming up offensively. Here's Light Blue Yoshi.
There we go. Focus.
A single there. Here's Baby Daisy. Baby Daisy with the special, or excuse me, the bunt. Oh, sorry. And it advances the runner to second base. As we get just a slap hit
There we go.
that does advance the runner
Focus.
to third base
Focus here.
on 2 outs. Birdo now. Birdo gets under that one with a power ball, but a nice play by Blue
Great
Pianta
catch. Great
in left
defensive
field.
play.
Top of the
I
sixth,
thought that was over. I
Bowser.
didn't think I had to throw the power because I thought it was over. Dang. All right, we're good.
Bowser's up first. They hold on to a 3-point lead. Hit there and a nice gap hit by Boomerang Bro. But the
Great play.
defense making the great plays, kicking it back to the infield and getting it to first base.
Right,
And
here we
3
go.
outs real quick
Come on,
by
get
that
some offense
defense.
starting up now.
Bottom of the
3-point
sixth.
game. Let's go.
The Knights, if they win this one, they move on. But the Mario Fireballs, even if they win this one, they still got some work to do in game 2. The hit
Connection. Dang, good connection.
and an out.
I know, buddy.
The hit there,
Good
the
kick.
nice kick
That's a good
to avoid the
defensive play.
fireball. And they get it to first base. Here's a hit by Daisy. She's had a nice bat all season.
God.
And a couple of fouls in a row here. It's got to be scary.
That's got to be the one.
And that
That
looked
was a
like a
great
good one
connection.
for Daisy.
Come on, guys. Let's close it
As
out.
we're going to the
Good
top
work.
of the
Let's close it
7th,
out.
and the
Good
Fireballs
God, that
looking to
was a great
score some
connection.
more points before the bottom of the 7th, where we know the Luigi Knights are so dangerous. Dixie Kong. Here's Daisy. Daisy a slapper. And safe at first base. Trying to get under the right one. Blue Pianta gets under it. The defense, they're going to be there, but the fireball.
Great play.
Birdo. Birdo is fantastic
That's one to
alongside
catch
Yoshi.
now.
What a nice grab
Big time.
by that outfield.
That was big time.
And that is a huge play as they keep the lead manageable against the Fireballs here, going to the bottom of the 7th soon. Only 1 out away from doing so as we get a nice contact
All right,
hit
it's time
by
to
Pink
It's time to
Yoshi.
play here.
And the Luigi Knights, can they do it again? Oh boy, they've got the lineup to do so.
Time to play.
Peach, one of the best players I've ever seen at getting offense started out of nothing. Paragoomba's going to be coming off the mound. You'd assume. We haven't seen Boomerang Bro this game yet pitching, but probably won't see him against Peach, I'd imagine. As we get Diddy Kong up to the mound. Peach will get the special off easily.
Wrong side.
And it goes to the side that Dixie Kong is not. So Peach starts the round second, goes back and stays there. While Luigi now,
We gotta focus.
going back and changing up the defense, probably getting Wario back out there. And Boomerang Bro on the mound. Interesting. Bowser is not registered to be there. He's actually registered to be at the shortstop position,
There's no
so I'm not.
registered lineups in
No
playoffs,
Oh,
so
that's
it
right.
doesn't matter.
Excuse me.
That's so unfortunate.
As we get a nice hit by Light Blue Yoshi, and it's going to send 2 runners home. And Blue Yoshi himself off a great shell placement, and it's going to be a tie game. Oh my goodness.
play!
What a fantastic play by Light Blue Yoshi.
Way to hold on to that shell!
And that shell was perfectly placed and allowed Light Blue Yoshi to get it inside the park home run that ties up this ball game now on 0 outs. Baby Daisy, what a gap hit. They're going to kick it back in the infield and safe at first base. Hit.
That's
Call
all right.
out.
Focus, watch these. I need my fireball.
As we're going to get a double
Need my
play,
fireball, Quincy.
and that is a huge, huge play. They put up 3, which is what they had to do to keep this game
Need my
alive.
fireball, Quincy. Come on,
Mario
let's play.
Fireball's now on the top of the 8th with Paragoomba up first. Couple of stars. What a play by Birdo. She was there in the red circle, but sucked
Way to
it
be
in
there.
anyway. 1 star
Good hit by Wario.
and a nice
Good
Wario
there.
hit to
That's a good
shoot up
hit.
the gap.
Come on, focus.
Bowser with a couple of stars. We'll use them and a ghost ball, but and a
Oh,
nice hit there up the gap. It's for Bowser. 1 no charge special opportunity, and Peach makes the big time play, jumping
Let's go
up and
now.
throwing it to second base.
Let's
And
go
the
now.
Luigi Knights with a chance to walk off
Let's
here in
go
the
now.
bottom of the 8th.
Come on.
Petey, Luigi, and Daisy's the combo coming up. Dixie Kong staying out there. This is risky. Oh, a flinch. Oh my goodness. Petey gets under it. Petey just sent them
Let's
to
go,
round 2 of the playoffs. And the Luigi Knights
Hey, good luck to you.
have
See you
advanced
soon, hopefully.
to face the DK Wilds. Next time we see the Mario Fireball is going to be in the loser bracket, but Coach Ted celebrating.
Thank you
it up
guys
in
for
his
coming
own
out
style.
today. The Luigi Knights. We'll see you in the semifinals. Let's go. Don't count us out. Let's go.
We're going to take it down to the post-game press conference off of a 6-5 victory for the Knights. And it's first going to be speaking to Coach Craig. All right, Coach Craig. If I can grab right there. Go. The box score up here. This was a tough one to see, especially because you guys looked like you had a good grasp in the game, but we know that the Luigi Knights can never be counted out in the bottom of the 7th.
We never counted them out. We had them beat.
And what do you think went wrong in the bottom of the 7th there?
They had great items. They placed their items well. They had great hits. Some wrong pitches were called. Defensive errors. Bowser tried to track down the ball in the outfield that he had no business trying to track down.
Yeah. Do you?
But you get that sometimes with those veteran players. I mean, they try and track the ball down. They try and do what they need to do and take control of the game. But they did it in a light blue Yoshi inside the park home run and tied up the game. So.
And we know prior to that play, you put Bowser in that second base position.
Yeah.
So, do you think that was a bad decision in the end because he was the one that tried to chase that out there?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, I think I put Dixie there to try to stop Peach's special on the other side, because it had been going that way.
Yeah.
And most of the season, and I put her there.
Yeah.
I don't regret putting Bowser there.
We see Blue Pianta in this one have an opening hit that goes over a home run. Yeah. Talk about what that means for him, who's had a great, later half of this season, and just, how he felt to be able to provide in the playoffs that early.
It was great. It would have meant a lot more if we would have came away with the win today. I mean, Blue Pianta hit one up, it would have been a 2-run home run, but they made a great play in the outfield. I didn't think they were going to be able to get there in time, but they did. They made a great play. So, it was a great play. Blue Pianta's been an offensive powerhouse for our team today. Every time he's come up there, he's made them sweat. So, Luigi only pitched 1 inning today. And their pitchers didn't hurt us. That's not what got us. It was our defense was a little shabby. Their offense was. I'm upset about it, but it is what it is.
And
we're not dead yet.
Yeah, we know you talked about some wrong pitches called earlier. Could you elaborate a little bit more on those and what you might have been able to do differently that could have changed the outcome of this game?
Putting Dixie Collin up there on the mound late, I should have just stuck with Peregrine, but yeah, I think Petey Piranha could have had a chance to hit him off either way, but I think it would have been a whole lot trickier with Peregrine up there. We've been pitching a phenomenal game anyway. Even a tired Peregrine, I think we could have worked with. Dixie was just a rough pitch down the middle, and Petey was able to connect. So that's not what we want in the bottom of the 8th, for sure.
So we know Petey Piranha has a fast home run hit, but here in your outfield, as great as Blue Pianta is as a fielder, the speed isn't there. And when you got big hitters on the other end of the ball, your outfield doesn't seem to get there as much as you probably like to see them do, like, for example, on that last home run hit. Is that something, because of no set lineups in the playoffs, is that something that you're going to try to incorporate as more speed into the outfield so you can stop those PD home runs, or are you just going to have to bite the bullet on that?
Yeah, that's possible. We've got some different people that we can put in, make combinations with in the outfield that we might try to do in the next round that we play. We'll see. It's tough to try and figure all this stuff out. We might have to go without some chemistry in the outfield, but it is what it is. We're going to do what we got to do to win.
Diddy Collin has really been an offensive threat for you guys since you acquired him in that midseason trade. Talk about what his impact has been on your offense, and what he did today was spectacular when he just had a normal hit and it got 2 runners home. So just talk about his impact on this offense.
Diddy has, I believe, always been a threat on offense. Just this season,
Misused by KJ.
I think so, and I think KJ did not ever go for that special, and when he did, it was called out, but he only did it once or twice.
Yes.
I mean, you've got to put more faith in the guy than that. I think people are amazed or shocked that Diddy special is landing all of a sudden. I think it could always land. It's just got to go the right way. No matter what outfield you have out there, I don't care who you are, it's going to be tough to stop it if it does take the right direction. It's just like Waluigi's L. Some are going to be very easy to stop, some aren't easy to stop. I equate those two specials the same. Waluigi's L, Diddy's banana hit. Only Diddy's banana hit will get him a double if it lands. Waluigi's won't. So I think Diddy's special has always been underrated. You just gotta have a little faith in it.
Mm-hmm. So you're not quite out of the playoff state. You are now in the loser bracket, which is a best of 3 series. So you're going back to the usual playoff series. Do you think your guys are going to play different now that they do have that cushion of a game? Because going into this one, they knew they had to win this one to even have a shot against the next round, because if they lost, you're immediately losing now.
Yeah.
So do you think that your guys are going to play a little bit better knowing they have that cushion, or do you think you're bringing the same, balls to the wall kind of mentality.
I mean, 100%. I mean, we're gonna. I don't care who we play. We had these guys beat in this game today, and I guarantee you, if this was the best 2 out of 3, we would have taken them, and we'd be going to play KJ tonight. But it is what it is. Our eyes are set on our next series, and whoever wins is going to have to come deal with the Mario Fireballs.
Yeah.
And I know they don't want to do that. So
I don't think anybody does.
if they want to, send them my way. But just know that we're going to three-peat.
Still high on that one.
Yeah, I am. I have been for the past 2 seasons and throughout this season, and I will be until I do it.
All right, Craig. Thank you for being up here with us. And I don't have any more questions for you, unless you have something you want to bring up.
Nope.
All right, and we'll see you in the loser bracket round, facing the loser of this next series. And speaking of the next series, let's bring in Coach Ted of the Luigi Knights. Coach Ted, you guys have done it. You've advanced to the next round, and name a more fitting way than for you guys to do it off of a bottom of 7 comeback and then a bottom of 8 win.
Bottom of 8 win.
Well, you came back in bottom 7 to won the bottom 8, but it was a comeback win nonetheless. Talk about what it means to see that you guys are keeping up that same trend here in the playoffs.
It wasn't in doubt. In the last 2 seasons, we're undefeated against Coach Craig in the first game of the quarterfinals. It's been those next games that have gotten to us where they wake up. But it was important to us to continue our tradition that we did in 28 and 29, which was to get started early. And, you know, if I'm being truthfully 100% honest, there was no doubt in my mind that we were going to win this game in the bottom of the last inning today. There was no doubt in my mind. Because that's how we play. There are teams that play a certain way. The way the Knights play is they wait. They wait. They wait. They slowly score. They score a little bit. But in the bottom of the 7th, bam. And we had the perfect lineup. We started off with our star lineup, which if we can be patient and get those pitches off, you're going to score. Now, the inside the park home run from Light Blue Yoshi, very unexpected, but very helpful. You know, I was already planning to bring Baby Daisy out next for a star to try to get some of those runs in because we weren't supposed to. We might have scored 1 off Light Blue Yoshi, but I definitely didn't expect to score a lot off Light Blue Yoshi. So
3 off Light Blue Yoshi.
And then PD was up first next, and it was as simple as watch for your pitch. It was going to come. It's bottom of the 8th. All these pitchers have been on the mound. We've seen them.
And it's Dixie call.
Just watch. Wait for it. And that's what happened. I knew that one of those 3, either PD, Luigi, or Daisy was going to hit the game winner. I knew they were because they were the 3 we had up next. I knew they were going to have to.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, especially the home crowd here, were hoping for it. I felt it might cut up there in the booth. PD Piranha had such an all-around game in this one, and he was a big part of the defense. He made a couple of big plays, like that jump catch in third base, and he threw back to second base for the out. What does it mean to see him providing on both offense and defense for this team?
He had the jump catch and the throw, and then he also had the dive across the foul line for the out. And those are always the best outs to get because those are fouls. Fouls generate stars. If they come back from a foul and have another opportunity to hit and generate a star, that changes the whole game. So whenever we can get a freebie like that, dive across the foul line, grab an out, and maybe get another out from it, we take those. We changed up the defensive lineup today, and it didn't have as big as an effect as I thought. Maybe it will later. We tried to get Luigi in the infield much more than Waluigi, simply for that jump that he has.
Yes.
And he has a better slide than Waluigi. So we know that Luigi can make up for the height in the infield with his jump, and we know he's got a better slide, a bit better field overall, I think. But PD at third was a dark horse that we didn't quite expect to show up for us today. But, you know, everybody played today.
Yep.
Everybody played today.
Absolutely.
You know, they gave us this new format. You know, they gave this to the second seed that said, congratulations on making second seed, here's your reward. And as this team that fought so hard for second seed, that had that incredible game to win second seed, we had to take advantage.
Yeah.
We had to. And it was a big win today. Very big win.
Very much so. Berto is our league's MVP for season 30. And today she puts up a 0 on batting, but on the other end of the ball, she puts up a 40 on fielding. I don't know the last time I've seen someone put up a 40 or more on fielding. How is she feeling knowing that she didn't quite provide on offense, but she was your defense's glue today?
My players don't care if one side of the ball's not kicking. Berto made I'll say one of 3 plays of the game Berto made.
Oh yeah.
And it was the buddy jump to grab Luke Pianza's home run. I don't know if you know this, Obtuse, but it has been multiple rounds since we've seen us catch a buddy jump home run. Multiple rounds. And Blue Pianza put up one on the first pitch in round 9, put up one on the first pitch today. Blue Pianza is playing. So we were scared of Blue Pianza, but that defense got there and made a play. And like I said, she made one of 3 plays of the game today, so there's no critique in her play at all in any sense. And you know, on top of the 3 plays of the game, there were some other notable ones, such as the grab off Paragumba Star to get the out.
Peach's jump.
Just an incredible day. Peach's jump is the second play of the game.
Yeah.
The jump and then the throw to second to get 3 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Crucial. Very crucial.
Let's grab a question from the audience very quickly.
Speaking of Peach, Peach comes into the game today after Luigi's first inning, pitches 2 strikeouts, and then gets another one later on, and it's Wario. Peach struck out Wario twice today after, a few times this season, Wario cranking some off of her. How does she feel today to know that she, overcame her hump in the playoffs in one of your biggest games of the season, striking out the big guy Wario today?
I would go so far as to say this was Peach's best pitch performance of the season. She did what we needed her to do. I told her when she was going out on the mound, and she actually ended up staying out longer than I planned for her to stay out because she was playing so well. I don't think she let up a home run. I'm pretty sure she did not.
I don't think she did.
Luigi let up one, that I know, and I think Waluigi almost let up one. But Peach was our pitcher of the game today.
Yeah.
It was incredible some of the things she did. The Wario strikeouts were crucial. And there was one Bowser strikeout in there that was absolutely crucial. Absolutely crucial. She had a great game today.
And on the topic of pitching, we saw Luigi out in the first inning, and he let up a home run early, and that caused you to switch him out in the second inning, or it had to do with you switching out in the second inning. Do we potentially see someone take his place as that 4th pitcher in this next game where you have no set lineups in the playoffs?
Let me clear something up. Luigi was going out after the first inning whether there was a home run let up or not. That's the reason we have 4 pitchers. There are 7 innings in baseball, 4 pitchers. That means 1 pitcher pitches 1, 3 pitchers pitch 2. That's how it goes. Luigi, as I said earlier, let up the same exact pitch to the same exact hitter in round 9, and we won. It did not concern me in the slightest. It didn't concern him in the slightest. It didn't concern any of us in the slightest. I mean this 100% sincerely and genuinely when I say that none of us were affected by that first home run. We scored, if I remember correctly, we tied it up in the bottom of the first or the bottom of the second. It was one of those 2.
Let's double check that.
Bottom of the second. We tied it up. So we weren't worried about it for long.
So my question to you is, we know you guys have a reputation of comebacks, and especially in the later innings, 7th inning, and even extra innings where you end up winning the game. At one point, do you look at your team and say, why are we getting in this situation in the first place? Or is that the plan? Get my guys in a situation where they can win it in the bottom of the 7th, or how do you clean that up in earlier in the game so that your team controls the game as a whole?
As I said earlier, that's Luigi Knight's play style. That's how we play. We are the best team in this league at profiting off of tired pitchers at the end of the game. Whether it be through stars, whether it be through home run hits, the way our lineup is set, we got them all bunched up into one. So when we get to the 7th inning, play it like this. You got 3, we'll say 4 pitchers for the playoffs, okay? Everybody's got pitchers that do different things. They've got a pitcher that they want up there against stars. They got a pitcher that they want up there against home run hitters. They got a pitcher that they just want up there just cuz, okay?
Yeah.
Well, by the end of the 7th inning, they've all been out there on the mound. We've seen them all pitch. We know their pitches. So they're going to react to whatever part of the lineup's up there. Star part of the lineup, home run part of the lineup. But the bottom line is this. They're going to give us the pitch that we want somewhere in there. And the biggest thing, the only thing I have to say about how we continuously play like this, continuously make these comebacks, is at the end of the 7th inning, every single time, we have played with poise. We have played with precision. We have played with patience. Early on, you will see us hit at some wild ones to try to catch one, but not in the 7th. We don't take those risks in the 7th. In the 7th, we swing at the ones that are going to be profitable for us. 7th, 8th, 9th, whenever it is.
We're going to take another question from the audience out here.
My last question for you, Coach Ted. We talked a little bit earlier about tradition. It's been tradition that you've beat Coach Craig in the first round the past few seasons.
First game.
First game in the first round. But it's also been tradition that you would go on to the semifinals and then lose.
That's only happened once.
To Coach KJ. Happened last year.
Last year we did not go on to the semifinals.
Fireballs went to the semifinals.
I didn't mean semifinals. I meant to the next round is in the quarterfinals.
This is the quarterfinals right now. Next round is the semifinals.
And then it's the loser bracket.
And then there's loser bracket and then championship. We just won.
Disregard my question.
Interesting. So we see a lot of defense out in this one and really big stat stuffers. What do your guys do to, because I think your team is the best big play team on defense. Now, how do you guys do that? Is it the way they work together in the infield and communicate? Or how do they continuously make big plays that then generate stars for their offense?
I mean, just look at the lineups we have. In the past, there have been many people that say having too many captains on one team is a hindrance. Not when you can handle those stars. And on the defense side of things, you don't need stars, you just generate stars.
Yep.
So when you got captains like this on a team, now the only reason that people weren't noticing the captains could play like this was because it wasn't worth it, because they couldn't keep all the stars. But here, what I did in this one is I have 1, 2, 3 captains that don't even try to use a star each game. So I only need 1, 2, 3 captains to use one.
Yep.
So once I got past the taboo of you can't have a full team of captains because the stars are too much, then you have an incredible defensive team. Incredible. They're captains for a reason, and all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 of these captains up here are the best defensive captains in the game. Save Donkey Kong, who won Defensive Player. But all 6 of these throughout 30 seasons consistently have been the best defensive players in the game. We built a defensive team that just happened to have amazing offense come with it. Incredible. And I want to go as far as to say, I want to make it known on record that we played a damn near perfect game today. Damn near.
Interesting comment there. And I only have one last question for you, Coach Ted. You, once again, did not win Coach of the Year this year. By the end of this playoffs, are you going to prove to everybody that they made the wrong decision?
No, Coach KJ was the right decision.
You think so?
They had a great season. That kick that he introduced to get the double plays, it's incredible. And he's been able to do that consistently and keep it up. I'm not going to sit here and talk great about Coach KJ for 5 minutes. I'm sure he can do that by himself. But I'm not here to prove anybody wrong. They made the right decision. The right man won Coach of the Year.
Very interesting. And we thank you for that comment. Is there any other thing that you wanted to point out after this win and you're going into the next round?
Listen, it's going to be tough. We're lower seed now and got to win 2.
Yep.
And we lose 1, and we're back in the best of 3. You know, I can't tell you what's going to happen from now. All I know is we're glad to be seeing the semifinals. You know, nobody's going to say the Knights lost out entirely.
Yep.
And we played a great game today. We'll always remember this game. We got more work to do. Different game, 2 new ones, 1 new one, however many it is. Got to go play.
Absolutely. Thank you for being up here, Coach Ted, and we're excited to see you in the next round. I've been Optius Johnson. This has been round 1, game 1 of the Marty Super Sluggers season 30 playoffs with the new rules. We saw the higher seed win, so they're moving on. No more 3-game series in the first and second round. we're going to be seeing the Luigi Knights facing the DK Wilds, now as the lower seed. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can do what the Mario Fireballs could in this round. And I've been Optimus Johnson. Thank you for being with us, and we'll catch you next time.